It's never too late to get started. C-Punk is going to be up there for the Mars side against Icy for the Yellow Jackets side right away. It's going to be on to the Yellow Jackets defensive half. Ducol trying to look to wait, but Change World gets it instead. Icy trying to get the clear out. Change World gets a nice bump onto them though. Ducol tries to get the 50 on Kincaid, not able to get it. Reckless controls it. Great pass over to Kincaid, and just like we said, they're looking for their teammates. A great opportunity there for the Yellow Jackets right out the gate. Mars is scrambling, but they stay alive, and you know, that's really kind of, I think that's going to be reminiscent of the Yellow Jackets play moving forward, Strutt.
Yeah, as the ball goes toward the goal here, Ducol is going to try to make it clear here. Icy puts it back into the box. C-Bunk's trying to make a read as he gets it over, and Ducol, no offensive players are there, it just gets put out. Yeah, let's work on the control, blue team. They got to take control on the hood, get a 50 out, and try to take control of the ball. As the orange team keeps putting offensive pressure down, Ducol is going to take this from his own side. He's going to try to get the negatives across. Reckless puts it back as it goes back into the box. Icy's up, puts it against the back wall. Kincaid's going to make a touch, puts it out toward the middle. No offensive player there. Ducol makes a touch out. Both teams are trying to feel each other out. Icy's going to make a touch out through his box out to the right-hand side. Change World picks up the 100. And it goes back toward his goal, up off the back wall. Reckless puts it down toward the middle. Change World makes a very nice touch. Takes it up the wall. Gonna make an aerial off the backboard. Very nice pass. Touchdown. Ducol just out of position as C-Punk comes in. Puts it in off the post. 1-0, 3:27 left, Wallaby.
And Mars takes first blood in the series and in game one. Ducol a little bit far forward, but C-Punk there to bail him out. Icy does get a touch on in the defensive box, but not able to get it out. It goes post in. 1-0 in favor of Mars. 3:27 remaining. And, you know, the Yellow Jackets, they had most of the offensive pressure, but it does go in favor of Mars. So we're going to have to, it's really going to be interesting to see if Mars are able to continue those counterattacks moving forward. As Reckless, it takes control of the ball, sends it into the corner. Change World, risky touch, but C-Punk controls it out. Icy meets it into the air, gets a great 50 down. This is really dangerous for the Mars side. They are panicking a little bit with the double commit, but no one there to really challenge Ducol on their clear. Change World gets it put over them by Icy. Icy trying to get out mid, but some kind of pinch happening there that actually ends up sending it over the top. Change World puts it on net. This is dangerous. Icy needs to touch it. Does. Not a hard save, but definitely a very nerve-wracking one. As a clear up for field. Oh, a chance for Icy. They didn't get it on target. They didn't get a touch at all, actually. And right now, Mars, even though they're up in this game, they definitely do not have the offensive momentum here. But they have to be really careful. They are sending their third back up very aggressively, but Mars not able to really punish that one there. And you know, that may end up being a big part of this series here, Strutt. If the Yellow Jackets continue to throw a lot of offensive players up, they may end up getting burned on the counterattacks, and Ducol almost makes me immediately a truther, not a liar. C-Punk brings it into the corner. But yeah, as I was saying, I definitely think that may be a really interesting factor in this game. Yellow Jackets seem to be very aggressive here.
Yeah, the only thing is the Milky Way team, the Mars team, they can't get caught without boost. If they get caught without boost, it'll go down and Orange will score. So they got to continue to get the boost pass, small boost pass, and pick up the hundreds when they can, and try to the onslaught of offense coming at them. But they're doing a really good job of keeping them out of their goal. So I mean, they're doing everything they need to do at this point. Ducol's going to put just toward the box as two blue players are up. Goes off a nice dunk in the middle there. That was a really good goal saving dunk because all three committed. 1-0, 1:15 left.
Yeah, and Ducol trying to get an opportunity here. Icy gets to clear out. And right now, Mars is just trying to last the last final minute. The double touch opportunity. Change World didn't get the touch there. It was an opportunity to potentially put a more comfortable lead up for Mars, but not to be. Kincaid brings it on offense, gets the dunk down. Change World, though, does get control of the ball. 50 immediately, but Demo's Icy for Icy's efforts. And with there, though, Kincaid puts it on target. Ducol ready for it. C-Punk puts it out mid. Ducol's also there for the offensive play. Icy puts it out, but Change World's there to 50. Does, and it's going to go in off the 50. 36 seconds remaining, and that could be a really unfortunate dagger here for the Yellow Jackets side in game number one.
Yeah, Changewell was trying to size him up over there. Icy was trying to get that 50 off to the other side, and he got beat. And that was a really nice shot. 2-0, 30 seconds left.
Definitely a really great shot there. And right now, it's going to be Yellow Jackets scrambling, trying to get anything going here, but instead it's going to be Change World lifting it up over Reckless. Reckless gets the revenge demo, but it's not going to matter. 3-0 for the Mars side. The lower ranked team, the team that was a little bit of an underdog, even though despite my risky prediction, but they're able to take it right here in game number 1. And it's going to be, we'll see if it stays at 3-0, but 20 seconds remaining now. And you know, if you're on the Yellow Jackets side, what are you thinking here, Strutt? How are you getting ready for game 2?
I mean, they were doing everything right. I just think they need to open up their their passing lanes a little bit more and be more attentive and try to communicate that a little bit better. As the goal goes sort of off the backboard, Icy's going to play this to the side, and there it is. It's game 1, winner by Mars. They were doing everything right. That's what I don't understand. They just got to get in their their passing lanes and try to hit those 45s to get the ball going toward the net instead of toward the sidewall. So they just need to change up a little bit. I think big things are going to happen for them, and the LJ has to bounce back and hopefully tie this one up and make this a great series.
Definitely, and something I definitely noticed as well, Mars, they got the first goal. Yellow Jackets, before that first goal went in for the Mars side, were looking pretty solid with their passes and their offensive sets essentially. You know, they were looking for their teammates. They were getting everybody kind of involved. But as soon as that first goal went in for Mars, they kind of defaulted a little bit to corner play, trying to just bang it at the net, and that could be potentially what affected the rest of the game and kind of put them down. But we're going to be going into game 2. The Yellow Jackets trying to kind of pick it up here. And they are down 1 game in this series. Not a best of series, but they are up. They were up in the standings, so they're definitely not going to be wanting to get upset here. Players join the pitch. We are going to be seeing, again, Mars on the blue side, and it's going to be Yellow Jackets on the orange. Who do you think's going to be taking this one, Strutt?
I don't know. The Mars team looked really strong. Icy's going to make a touch here off to the side. As it's played off the back wall, Icy's going to make another touch, maybe a 50. He's coming back toward the box. I mean, there's a lot of things happening, and like I said, they just need to open up their passing lanes, get into 45, and start pushing that ball towards the box. And I think good things will happen for the Yellow Jackets.
They change world. Gets a very, very crucial save there. Icy was there, and right now the Yellow Jackets coming out with a lot of pressure. Reckless trying to go through the net and get potentially a bump. Instead, it's a clear up to Duke for Duke ball. C-Punk sends it to middle. Reckless there, though, gets a clear change roll. Very, very smart decision to stay a little bit more passive on that third back. That's on net, but C-Punk, pretty easy save there for them. They're going to finish the clear. They do get it. Icy gets a nice controlling touch. Tries to send it back to Kincaid, but very dangerous here. And they realize that. They pick up the control. Dukal sends it up. Ran out of boost, though, but change roll there for the shot. Kincaid gets a pop up and does get it past. Dukal's likely going to be getting here for the offensive pressure, continuing on the side of Mars. A shot goes towards the net. Not really a shot, but more just kind of a attempted pass. Dukal gets control of the ball, but loses it a little bit. Tries to get the 50 on Icy, does, but not really too much in their favor. But a miss by the Yellow Jacket midfield player, and change roll there. Gets a nice little pass out. Dukal puts it forward and dunks it off Icy's save. A really unfortunate play there for the Yellow Jackets, but really it comes off of the double commit. On defense, Kincaid was just a little too far forward. I think if he's back post there, Strutt, I don't think that actually ever happens.
Yeah, that was a really nice pass out of the corner into the front of the box as Dukal was sitting there waiting on it. It was well communicated, well played, and 1-0, 3:24 left.
Definitely.
As the orange team goes to putting their pressure back on again. As soon as they find the trigger, they're going to score 3 or 4 in a row. So hopefully that happens before it hits zeros.
Yeah, they're going to be really looking to get that offense going here. You know, a very strong offensive team as we saw statistically, but right now, no goals on their side for the entire series so far. There's a lot left to play, though. So we're going to be looking to see if they can get that online, as this is really dangerous. Dukal puts a shot, gets it under the defender, Icy. And that is an unfortunate 50 for C-Punk. And then for Kincaid, C-Punk then gets 2 50s in a row, gets Reckless beat, and beautiful maneuvers by Ducall and great placement on that shot.
Yeah, that was a laser going toward the middle. He was able to read that coming off the sidewall and able to put it down. 2-0, and the Yellow Jackets have their work cut out for them.
Definitely, we're getting close to the halfway point. Yellow Jackets, though, Icy sending out the Reckless, beautiful play. It's the passing play we've been looking for this Yellow Jackets side. Great pass by Icy out of the corner, and Reckless there for the 73-mile-an-hour top corner shot.
Yeah, that was one of those bang bang.
Yeah, oh man, those ones always feel so good. And it's definitely when you needed the goal, it's going to be really nice for the Yellow Jacket side. They get that first goal of the entire series for them on a beautiful play. Kincaid tried to take control of this ball, gets a demo down. That's dangerous, and the shot goes off the backboard, off the post, and Ducall. A really clutch save there, as there was definitely a Yellow Jacket player ready to put that and slot it into the net, but it's not over yet. Icy trying to get that shot down. Reckless gets a great 50. Icy gets the demo as well. That keeps the ball in the Yellow Jackets' possession. Kincaid up there. Reckless going through the net. Gets another demo. Ducall dodged the first one and is really the only player there to make much of a play on it. And a nice little pinch there by the Mars side. Potentially gives them a clear opportunity. Icy misses their touch. And it's going to be Kincaid up. Not the greatest touch here, and he gives it over to Ducall. Ducall is then going to be up, but not fast enough. Reckless hook up to the air there. Change rule, trying to read Icy's touch, but misses. Icy actually missed, so it's going to be a 50-50, but now Icy's going to be taking control of it, trying to send it back up forward. Change world. Ooh, almost got the clear out, but not to be. C-Punk now takes control of the ball, gives it away to Reckless, but Reckless doesn't get the best touch. Icy in control of the ball. Change rule sends it forward. And a minute 20 left, and Yellow Jackets, they're really looking to kind of get this game tied here. And you know, right now it just doesn't look like they're able to get their pass plays going right here, Strutt.
Yeah, they're working on their speed. Their speed's they got really good speed right now. They just got work out a couple of kinks, and they're going to have it, like I said. But it's just not happening for them right now, and I'm sure they're getting frustrated by it. So the blue keeps making the right touches that they keep making as Icy puts this one down toward the box. And there it goes, 2-2, 54 seconds left, Wallaby. So persistence paid off here, and they made it happen.
Yeah, definitely. Change with a little bit of an unfortunate touch. Tried to put it over to the corner and didn't get enough on it, and flipped a little early. C-Punk in the net, not ready for it, and Icy takes a great awareness there to understand where the ball was standing to get that tie goal in. C-Punk gets a 50 down. This is dangerous for the Yellow Jacket. It's in right as I say that. Change roll puts it over the defender, and Mars, they're gonna strike immediately right back. Unfortunate for Icy, not able to get back in time. Kincaid a little bit aggressive on that kick-off play, and that's 3-2 in favor of Mars. That's got to be a gut wrencher for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Mars played that one well. Unfortunately, the cheat didn't work out for the Yellow Jackets, and they got beat. So it's 3-2, 42 seconds left. There's a lot of game left. As a miscue happens here, and it gets put back into the orange side. Icy's got to chase this one down. Beats C-Punk to the corner, grabs the 100 boost. They got a little room to work with. Reckless is going to go up and touch this. Icy tries to make another touch. That he probably should have left that one alone. As Kincaid's going to put this back toward the box. He probably should have taken control of that one. Icy's going to make a 50. Oh, he gets demoed for his efforts. And C-Punk going to put this one toward the goal as Kincaid barely gets there. He makes it save toward the outside wall. King's wall with a 50 in the middle. Reckless goes up. This is 10 seconds left. So, that needed to be on post. Icy's going to go up and make it toward the middle. Kincaid's going to make a quick turn. This one's going to get touchdowns down toward the middle. He'd have to go full court with it. Can he make it happen? No, he can't. It touches down. Mars win 2-0.
And the Mars, like you said, take the 2-0 win off of this 3-2 game 2. Ducall sitting at 554 points, the MVP of the lobby with 2 goals to their name. Change World 1 goal to their name, and a crucial 1 goal as well. It was the final goal to put them in the lead and eventually take the win. We're going to be seeing 2 substitutes here. Actually, 1 substitute, sorry. Kincaid does leave for the Yellow Jackets. Nathan can be coming in, and this is the power of what we were talking about with having 4 players that can absolutely play at a very high level. You know, like the Yellow Jackets, they have the opportunity to make this substitute And we're going to see if it's going to be able to pay off for them. And Strutt, if you're the sub coming into game 3, your team is down 0-2, you're in the stream match, you've got to show up. What's your mentality moving into that as the sub? What are you trying to see from Nathan here when in this game 3?
Are you going to try to fill the holes they were watching on stream? He was watching the guys and he's seeing what's going on. So he's probably thinking, I need to make a touch here, make a touch there, positioning here, positioning there. The most impressive part about that game was the Swarm had 11 shots on goal and was able to score twice. They need to pick up their shot percentage. And like I said, they were playing really well. 3-2 is nothing to hang your head about, but unfortunately, it's a 2-0 series right now.
Definitely, and when you have that many shots, but that few goals, definitely tells you that you're probably sending the ball at the net a little bit too much, not at the right times. Maybe see some more passes coming out from them. But we are into game 3 here. Yellow Jackets, statistically the favorites, but they are down 2 to nothing here. Reckless trying to take control of the ball for the Yellow Jackets. Change roll though, great backboard play. Gets a nice touch out to set up the clear. The potential counter. C-Punk tries to get it into a safer spot, and actually since it's a change roll, great turn there by change roll to get what could have been a potentially dangerous ball out of the woods for them. Nathan needs to call in the corner. Be interested to see how Nathan performs here. He is the sub coming into this game 3 for the Yellow Jacket squad. Call 50s IC. It's going to be in favor of the Yellow Jackets as they're able to get somebody there immediately to pick it up. C-Punk gets a nice clear, but right to Reckless, waiting there on the wall. Change roll, nice clear, but IC's there. It's dangerous. Reckless tries to... Ooh. It's a fake off the post. Call, beautiful touch there, and ultimately what's going to be the saving touch, but it's not over yet. Yellow Jackets are still on offense. There's going to be a shooter there. It's Nathan, not able to get a change roll. Another beautiful backboard play by them. IC gets control of this, is trying to get it, but C-Punk gets the save. Nathan picks up control off of the pass. That was a great little play there on the midfield by the Yellow Jackets, but could be dangerous and actually isn't. They do get it cleared away. Icy sends it out, but Change Roll ready. Change Roll trying to pass to the middle. Does get it. Gets another touch on it. A dunk. A little bit, not maybe the best to touch that what they needed. They did have a shooter coming in, but regardless, they weren't going to be that close. Yellow Jackets trying to get back onto the offensive side of the ball. Mars, though, immediately gets a nice little clear here. And, the Yellow Jackets, they're putting on a lot of offensive pressure, but like we've seen before, Mars' defense right now has been absolutely rock solid.
Yeah, the the orange team is definitely putting a lot of pressure on as Icy gets almost, wow, what a save. Really nice play. Change roll takes this out toward the middle. Nathan's got to make a touch. C-Punk's going to put this back into the box. He doesn't have enough boost to keep up with it. Reckless places back down toward the box. Good call, takes a shot off the back wall. Icy's up. He's got to play it to the corner. The orange team has all kinds of pressure. I just don't understand why they can't get it in the goal. I guess I do understand Mars is playing really good, solid defense. So they're reading them really well, and I think that the extra touches that the Yellow Jackets are making, they need to be a little more slick with them and try to get it over the Mars head.
Definitely
make some fakes.
Yeah, probably the right call. I think physical play could also be really useful at getting that third out. But right as we're talking about it, a mistake on the defensive end for the Yellow Jackets leads to a call goal. Mars takes another lead. The third lead here. Nathan, an unfortunate touch out. Icy, I don't know if they were ready for it or if they were a little bit awkward, but regardless, they're not able to get the touch. And that's going to be Mars up 1-0 in this game 3. That's crucial then for them. They're trying to kind of figure out this sub and the play style of them. And Yellow Jackets, they've got to be trying to reset their mental here moving forward. 2 minutes left, and that's an unfortunate goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it's 1-0, 1:56 left. Icy comes in, takes a shot toward the wall. Nathan's going to have to scramble back and try to get into the offensive guy's face as he puts this back into the blue half. And the 50 comes out. C-Punk makes a touch, a little cheeky touch toward the goal. Icy takes control of it. He's going to have to 50 change roll. Reckless takes over. Gets up in the air. Nice touch. By one. Call makes a nice touch on the back wall. The Mars team is just really doing a really, really good job of getting back. As one almost slips over the head. As Reckless tries to make a touch here, Icy's going to push this back into the blue side as they get a clear. Call brings it out. Reckless up in the air. Like I said, both teams are playing really well. Nathan puts this one up toward there. He's got a shot here. Comes out. Icy puts this in. Reckless comes in. He almost near shot. Nathan's going to take 50 with this with C-Punk. Takes control of it. Goes back toward the box. Both teams playing really well right now, Wallaby. It's this is a do or die situation for both teams. As one gets by finally, he's up on a. Gosh, it's just so unfortunate right now, Wallaby. They're doing all the right things. That's one almost slips in. It gets by. IC makes the score, and the defenders just can't get to it. Well played, Wallaby.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets with a ton of pressure for a long time. Surprised Reckless didn't turn on that, but it doesn't really matter. The defenders for the Mars side not able to get to it, and that's a huge goal for the Yellow Jackets. They needed that early. Like I said in the Master Tier matchup, when you're down 2 games in the series, it's really crucial that you get that tied goal, or at least get yourself in a comfortable position early on. But right now it's danger. Mars is bringing it forward. C-Punk not able to get a touch there though, so Nathan will take control. It's up to Ducol, who makes a great save and a great touch, but that's a shot kind of dangerous. C-Punk needs a touch. It's not out of the woods yet. Nathan puts it up on the backboard. He's there. Great by C-Punk. Change rule, needed a touch there, didn't get it. Reckless trying to put it up on the backboard. C-Punk not the best touch out, and he gets another great save. Nathan tried to put it on, but not able to get it past the absolute brick wall that is C-Punk. And man, he's named after the sea, but at this point, I think he needs to be named after Earth, as he's an absolute wall here for the Mars side.
Yeah, I think that this this Mars team is like a Trojan. They're protecting everything right now, man. 1-1 overtime. Here we go.
This is really exciting. We're getting into Game 3 overtime. Right now, the Yellow Jackets are trying to respond back after 2 losses. And the Mars are going to be setting up a potential sweep for them. This is an opportunity. C-Punk. Oh, really wanted that touch there for the redirect, but Changework gets a beautiful 50. It keeps it on the Yellow Jacket side. Reckless trying to take control. Didn't get a whole lot out of it, but a nice clear there by Nathan. Gets it past the Ducol, who is looking to keep it in, but a little bit of double commit. Icy and Nathan. It looks like Icy was not really ready for Nathan to be there. C-Punk gets a nice winning 50 into the Yellow Jacket side of the field. Ducol puts a bouncing shot. Icy's ready for it. Not a hard save, but definitely a really stressful one. Ducol on the wall, trying to put it up forward. C-Punk gets a touch, but not really the best of touches. This is Icy not really put off that much off of the play. Ducol, nice rotations, gets to that back post, saves it for the Mars side. Trying to get the pass out, doesn't really get what they wanted, and they're scrambling a little bit, but they do recover. It's going to be control of the ball for the Mars side. A minute down in this overtime, and right now, Strutt, we are having a back and forth match. There's a chance for the Jackets, and Reckless gets it. 2-1. They take Game 3 and save themselves from the potential sweep.
Yeah, the Orange team really picked it up, made some really nice decisions. The decisions in the game were much better than the other games, and they came through winners, and they did everything they needed to do to win that game. They put in
great bounce effort. Back. Lovely bounce back here for the Yellow Jacket side. 2-1 victory. Ducol with 513 points, the most in the lobby. Actually, C-Punk 424, the second most in the lobby, but was not enough. Icy Reckless to have the 2 goals for the Yellow Jacket side. A lot of shots here, though, and it's kind of similar to Game 2 that we had seen. 14 shots on the side of Yellow Jackets, only 5 on the side of Mars, despite the close game here, Strutt.
Yeah, the 10 saves is huge. I mean, 10 saves, anytime you get 10 saves, that's just a huge game. Unfortunately, they weren't able to play that defense on the last one, and the Yellow Jackets went up 2-1. So, yeah, we got a great series here, and I'm just excited to see this next one.
Going to be headed into Game 4. They're going to keep Nathan out on the field. The sub did end up working for the Yellow Jackets side. No other substitutes here. We're going to be seeing the same lineups as Game 3. And not surprising either. Both teams played very well. It's likely going to be, it looks like C-Punk meeting up with Icy in the middle. We're off. Game 4 is started here. It is 2-1 in favor of Mars right now. And we had a 2-2 call from you, Strutt. 3-1 call in the favor of Mars here. Both are still on the table, and one of us has got to be right at this point.
Yeah. Reckless takes over. He puts a nice ball down toward the middle. Ducol gets up, pushes it back. Icy, here comes that orange pressure again. Icy going to make a touch here, makes a shot, a weak shot. C-Punk's able to play it out. Reckless places back into the corner. Bounces toward the box. Here comes Nathan with a shot, high in the left-hand corner, and he scores. Nathan scores 1-0, 4:29 left. A lot of pressure from Orange, Wallaby.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets right out the gate. A huge amount of offensive pressure, and they get rewarded. Clear comes out, trying an attempt from, I think, Ducal was on the Mars side, but Nathan's ready, puts a perfectly placed shot in the top right corner and gets goal number 1 for the Yellow Jacket side. Ice is going to take control of this kickoff. Trying to sit over to Nathan. Nathan is sitting there ready. The 50 missed it. Nathan, oh, almost had another one. Ducal instead, though, is going to be trying to look for the counterattack. Yellow Jackets were scrambling back, but Duke gets the save. But this is dangerous. Change roll. That is on target. Oh, actually just off. I was getting excited, but Yellow Jackets seemed to be pretty confident that was not in, and they ended up being correct. Reckless looking to take control, but Ducal gets a shot on net. A little bit high, unfortunately, for them. C-Punk puts it towards net, but really just a giveaway at that point. IC there waiting. Change roll gets to 50, probably necessary as they were looking to shoot off of that touch. Reckless up onto the ceiling, gets it. Oh, got an opportunity, had the right read, but so did the defender there for the Mars side, and it is not going to be hitting the back of the net. Change roll 50s with Reckless. Nathan picks up the control. Ducal, not the best touch, so Ice is going to have an opportunity. The bumps missed. I think C-Punk was there trying to get Icy off of it. Didn't really get a touch on them. Nathan tries to control it. Really interesting decision there with C-Punk looking to challenge and change roll. Put it up in the bar, in the post. The double tap, and it's going to be going in to tie the game up here at 3:19.
Yeah, I think he touched the whole arena with that shot. I mean, bar down, post in, 1-1, 3:19 left. Both teams are going out of here. I think the Milky Way is getting too comfortable trying to play defense and was able to push out and get a goal. 3:18 left, Wallaby, 1-1. We got a good game here.
Coming right away, a tie game. It's been kind of close all series long, so we'll see how this game 4. Oh, that was an opportunity for the Mars side. A little bit of a double commit though. Looks like they kind of messed themselves up. Reckless gonna take control, gets the 50 down, pinches out to the middle, does get the boost steal, but does not get control of the ball. C-Punk, oh, that was a fantastic bump there. Not sure who was up to do it, and they are gonna get an opportunity and do call a scrambling save, and that's why you go back post, folks. That if without that perfect back post rotation, Ducal would not have been able to get that save. Nathan trying to get control of it here, and it's gonna be over. Mars is absolutely scrambling on this defensive half. Yellow Jackets are taking control of the game, but not really any goals yet, kind of to show for it in this back half. Ducal gets a nice 50, change roll very smartly, does not go, and instead takes control of that. Tries to take control again, but a little bit risky when you're that far into the other side. Great demo though, potentially eases the pressure, and they do get control. C-Punk moving forward, Ducal ready in support. They're gonna go forward, but not able to get a whole lot out of it. Instead, taking it off the miss. It's mid, it's dangerous. C-Punk was there, and it's actually a Ducal shot. I'm not sure how that ended up working. Maybe C-Punk didn't hit it. But no goal does go in. Change roll the corner. It gets in a beautiful angle. Oh my goodness. I don't think anybody on the Yellow Jacket side expected that shot there.
Yeah, Ducal was able to put that off the back wall, and Change World was able to sit there and read it. He made a really nice redirect. 2-1, 150 left, Wallaby. The blue team's finding some pressure, doing what they need to do, and putting the ball toward the orange half. So let's see if the Yellow Jackets can bounce back.
Yellow Jackets, a minute 40, looking to kind of keep this series a little bit even at 2-2. Definitely much better for your standings than a 1-3, but C-Punk has control, going up for the double, didn't get it. Ducal not able to make a play on it, but Change World controls it. Right now, Yellow Jackets, they're low boost, they're on defense, scrambling, trying to get this out of their half, and C-Punk off the miss in midfield. Should have potentially been a Yellow Jacket ball, but instead C-Punk is in the middle. Nathan gets a clear, no shooter there for Mars. Change World meets Nathan on the side wall. Ducal wins the 50. Icy trying to clear it out. C-Punk though is gonna be ready. Not actually much in their favor, but Change World beats them out. Quick 50 there on the midfield and does get the touch in their favor. C-Punk has an opportunity. Was a 2 versus 1 opportunity, but Mars didn't take advantage of it. Instead, they try to play it safe. They are up here with only 50 seconds remaining. That may be the smart decision there. To play it safe, but Reckless. Ooh, try to put it down on net. Needed to really look for some passes, and I think Yellow Jackets at this point, they're gonna need some passing plays here to potentially get this game tied up here, Strutt.
Yeah, the Orange team trying to put pressure on right now with 30 seconds left. It's either we lose by 2 or we tie this game up at this point. 25 seconds left. A lot of pressure coming in from Orange. Orange is going to push it back toward the half. Ice is going to take control of this. Going to try to 50 Chang's roll, puts it out in front of the box. Gets it by him. 2-2, 17 seconds left, Wallaby. Hell of a play right there by Icy.
Yeah, Reckless gets the 50 Icy controls. He gets the absolute weight room 50 down on the change roll. Change roll gets sent back. Wonders why he didn't bench some more when he was in the gym earlier. And that's gonna be a tie game. 17 seconds remaining. It could still not go to overtime. Both teams are gonna be looking to respond off this kickoff. Change roll is up, beats Nathan to the ball, gets sent into the yellow jacket half, but they will take control. Reckless has an opportunity to potentially set up a play, but I think they are low boost and they do indeed do not get it out. But this is on target. Dugo gets a beautiful touch, and that ultimately sends it to overtime. And I think if they don't get that touch, I don't think they're here. And instead, C-Punk, Mars has control of this ice. Oh, a mistake! Doesn't get the half flip. And Dugo gets the post in. After a beautiful game, an absolute clown fiesta of a kickoff, and it's gonna be the ending goal. Mars take the 3-1 victory here. Strutt, that's gotta be heartbreaking.
Yeah, you give up that momentum and it's hard to get going again, and you're trying to read that. The guy's coming at you, everything's happening, and the whole arena's falling down on your head, and the ball goes in. You just kick your butt, you kick your own butt until Wednesday, and come back strong like most teams do. Unfortunately, that was a well played game or series by both teams, with the Mars team taking a 3-1 over there on Duke Hall. He had 300.